A crazy lawyer dies in a car wreck, returns with a vengeance. Doom Asylum. Doom Asylum was written and directed by Richard Friedman, who previously worked on Death Mask, Golden Tales, Tales of the Dark Side, would then go on to work on Friday the 13th episodes, Monsters, Phantom of the Mall, Lois and Clark, and Billy Joel Essentials. Doom Asylum was shot in 8 days on location in a real abandoned asylum in New Jersey, which would later be demolished in the 90s. The asylum is full of little Easter eggs, and tons of band names graffitied on the walls: Metallica, Ozzy, Megadeth, a Slayer reference, I think, Exodus, and a bunch more. We open with Mitch and his girlfriend Judy, played by Patty Mullen in her first ever role. She would later go on to star in Frankenhooker, an all-time favorite of mine, and won our review last year. The two get in a car wreck, and Mitch is presumed dead. In the autopsy room, he springs up and kills the docs in a Vader-fitted rage, learning of Judy's demise. 10 years later, our group of kids roll into the now abandoned asylum, where Mitch is still lurking. Kiki, our final girl, is the daughter of Judy, and I guess Mitch's stepdaughter? It's not really clear. She finds her mother's mirror at the crash site, as if it hasn't been 10 years, it's just sitting there underneath some leaves somehow. The first time I watched this movie, this is about where I fell asleep and I woke up midway in a Frightmare, and I had me a bit confused because these two movies are not similar in the slightest. Another movie I reviewed yesterday, by the way. Kiki, her boyfriend, who she calls mom for some reason, and her friends roll in. Dennis is a baseball card enthusiast. Kristen Davis makes her debut and is smoking hot in this. Darnell also makes his debut, who's still working on projects today. Inside the asylum, they find a trio of women playing possibly the worst music I've ever heard in my life, and to think they're Metallica fans. Ruth Collins is the lead singer, also from classics like Cemetery High, Primeval, Blood Sisters, and randomly she's the lead dancer in No Sleep Till Brooklyn, funny enough. Fun fact, she's the only one to flash the audience in this film of flashing that only costs $100 apparently. Darnell sneaks off to go find the drummer girl, but he meets Mitch instead, and becomes our first modern day kill.
I hate rap music.
We get a good look at Mitch here, and with special effects artist Oris Cole really nailing the Hellraiser look here. Definitely a memorable design. I would say carries the film's effects, but all the kills are really solid for the most part, and Cole would later go on to do effects on the Relic as well. From here on, we start picking off the teams faster. A band member gets melted in the bathroom.
I respect your First Amendment right to the political beliefs of your choice, but I don't necessarily agree.
Dennis's card is stolen by a string, which leads him to a drill in a dome. Great kill with some Mickey Mantle jokes snuck in. Collins and the boyfriend do battle Pokemon style. Collins uses horny, but it's ineffective.
Hey, Jane! What is it? Isn't that mom up there fighting with that big dyke on the edge of the building?
Kristen Davis gets picked off here, sadly, and again, she's smoking hot in this, but we do get a cool circular assault kill, and the drummer's picked off too. Mitch gets the drop on the couple, tying up Kiki, thinking she's Judy, I guess. He picks off mom's little piggies next.
This little piggy went to market?
Collins comes swinging in and beats the shit out of Mitch and untying Kiki, but she falls into some machine that turns into a meat block because, I don't know, goofy kill. I guess her boyfriend's dead also, so Kiki faces off with a sort of stepdad, taking the mirror from earlier and stabbing it with it, just kind of ending the movie. I weirdly really enjoyed this movie. It's goofy, but still has some serious gore, although not enough of one horror element. But still, the kills are great, and I really think they nailed the Mitch effects. But the first time showing up 10 years ago, he's a lot more wet and fresh. Years later, he's kind of dried out. Throughout the movie, it gets a little bit more dry. Mitch would also be the man with 27 noses in Basket Case, too. I do think the film could use a character coming in at the midway point, like a Jack Palance or Donald Pleasance coming in as an older hero who knows a little bit more about the legend, considering in the beginning the kids know of a story of a man with autopsy tools killing in the asylum to please his missing lady. It would be a fun way to break up the film, just, when it starts rolling and adds to the kill count a little bit more, but oh well, maybe it'd be a little bit too jarring and it would disjoint the film. Great score throughout, although there is a spot where I feel like the keyboard preset is playing, but after they start entangling footage of the crimes of Stephen Hawke as a way to break up moments in the film, you could really hear the 30s element of the score really creeping in, especially when he's chopping off those little piggies. There's some goofs with the film. There's a scene where Kiki makes him laugh, and there's some continuity errors with the props, but with an 8-day schedule, they did a pretty good job. Mitch is full of one-liners, clearly a late 80s post-Freddy character. Really, everyone's lines in here are a bit goofy. The boyfriend's super awkward. Kiki's just an idiot. Kristen Davis is just obsessed with therapy or something. And the one Fred Dennis, all he does is talk about baseball on and on and on. But, overall, we're chock full of kills, pretty women, rock band graffiti, one-liners, special effects, torpedo tits, flesh face, god-awful music, random 30 scenes, a goofy-ass meat block, and,
What do you say?
But Mom, that's incest.
Oh, Kiki.
I ain't know why I liked it. I really like it now. Kiki, do you love me? Remember sucking me and every time you. Yeah, he put dick in your bitch. How about that?
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're not already, drop a little subscription down below. Make sure you stay tuned because every day in the month of October, I'm dropping a different horror movie review. I believe they come at 7 a.m. Eastern time. And so keep an eye out for that. And then every week, every other week throughout October, there's a bonus comic video still coming up. I still want to make sure there's still some comic content on the channel. And then throughout the rest of the year, there's comic content every single week, 1 to 2 times a week. Plus, I do the YouTube Shorts where I post stuff on there every day. I got the Instagram, I got the Facebook, I got the Facebook group Fandoms Unleashed where you get a behind-the-scenes look at the whole channel, everything, comics, the whole company, all that kind of stuff. So all that is linked down in the description below. And again, make sure you subscribe. Keep an eye out for updating daily videos. And until next time, peace.